Have you ever said, I could write a book? I think a lot of us have over the years. I think that's what I meant to say at a party on New Year's Eve 2002. But what actually came out of my mouth was, I'm going to write a book. And after that followed the thought, oh my God, what did I just say? You know, there's nothing that makes you reach a goal better than if you tell a whole bunch of people. Just remember that when you're doing goal setting, because then you actually have to do it. You've committed to it. And I actually committed to writing a book. And during 2003, I got busy with my writing. And it was completed late 2003 and published in 2004. And this is the product of that, Waiting for the Busy Bus. It's a very weird title, I know. And it actually comes from a great educator in our industry, Michael Cole. Many of you will have heard him or seen him. He has been in this industry for many years. And he used to talk about stylists who sat in the back room waiting for the busy bus. And twice a year, the busy bus comes to town, Christmas and back to school. And then it disappears and they sit around and wait until it comes back again. And I was thinking about that when I was trying to figure out, what am I going to call this book? Because it really addresses that problem. How many salons have stylists who sit around in the back room and wait for stuff to happen? Hundreds. I visit them all the time. People hanging out there, waiting for people to come through the door, waiting for the phone to ring. And so that's why I decided to call it Waiting for the Busy Bus. And this little book is packed with a whole bunch of ideas. There are 10 ideas in actual fact that will help you to grow your business. And it doesn't matter whether you're a salon owner, whether you're an individual stylist, a chair renter, or a beauty school student. There's a lot of really valuable information in here that will help you to be more successful. This book has actually become a standard in a lot of schools across the country. And there's a few that have actually rewritten part of their curricula to include the ideas in the book. So it's been very successful. Because of the success of the book, obviously there were a lot of people who contacted me and asked questions, and I thought about other aspects of the industry and what can I do to help people to grow through other different medium. And following the book and its success, what I did was I decided to approach consultations. I have a total thing about consultations. I firmly believe it is the most important part of a client's visit to your salon. And yet I go into salons time after time and I see stylists doing a horrible job. You know, standing behind their client, wet hair, saying, okay, what are we doing today? And so I decided that I wanted to find someone who was really good at doing consultations, and I really thought about what a consultation is all about, which really is building your relationship with the client, and made a great pair of DVDs, which is called Powerful Consultations. One of them showing a stylist working with a new client, and another one showing that same stylist working with a client that she's had for 2 or 3 years. And they're a tremendous help to people. Again, a lot of schools are working with them, a lot of salons are working with them, using them to help their stylists to build their consultation skills. The consultations are more about a color consultation, and I've also put together a whole bunch of questions, 17 questions that you really do need to ask in the consultation that really help to cement that relationship that you need to build with your client. Following that, I then had questions about retailing. Let's face it, retailing is probably the most profitable part, the most profitable area of your salon. And so I then created a 37-minute CD that talks about retailing, how to put your retail area together, what are the things that are important about it, how to get your stylist to retail. How often do you hear, and you probably hear this in your salon, I'm an artist, I'm not a salesperson. I don't sell. Most of our stylists did not come into the business because they wanted to sell shampoo. However, it is a big part of their job. So the combination of those 3 products has been put together for you in the Business Builder program. I know that if you have this program and if you use it in your salons, you will be tremendously successful, and you really help your stylist to be successful and to earn more money.